So the last thing I want to ask you is what your message would be to, you look 20 years back, that
Mhm.
you that was struggling, that you before, and I don't know how many exactly years, but that you before you knew the hope of Jesus, who was just, stuck in addiction. You thought that was your whole life. Like, I want to know what your message would be to that person then who's walking in what you've overcame now.
I think that one of the things that comfort me the most is knowing, and this is what I would tell someone that was like struggling in addiction, and they're at their lowest point where they just have no hope. I think I would remind them of the fact of why Jesus came to earth and why decided to become human, because God didn't understand what it was like to have a human life, and back in the Old Testament he used to just banish people. Like they didn't have to feel death, and they didn't have to go through he would just get rid of them. And well, when Jesus came, I think he did that for a very good reason. He wanted to know what it was like to have human emotions, and what it was like to be human, and like how easy it is to fall into temptation. And I would just let him know that he got to finally experience that, and that's why he came. And so that's why he's the closest with people that are like stuck in addiction. Like, that's who he came here to save, was people like us. And he walked 33 years on this earth, in a human body, and he didn't sin. But that's because it's God. It was God. Jesus is God. I would say just hold on to that and just know that he would be right here if he was still like human to this day. He would be hanging out with the people that are going like on the street corners, the prostitutes, the drug addicts. That's who he would be surrounding himself with, because we're the ones that he came to save in the first place, the lost ones.